Hey, what is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video, guys. Today we are taking a look at the Captain Phasma and Finn BrickHeadz sets that were just released recently as part of the new BrickHeadz line. The BrickHeadz line has actually gotten really popular within this past year of it being released. This is the first two sets, I believe, of the Star Wars BrickHeadz. So this is really exciting. Just to let you guys know, there is actually a Target exclusive that you can get from the Target website or in store. It's actually the Rey and Kylo Ren BrickHeadz, like 2-in-1 kind of set. I will be getting that soon. But for now, guys, we're just going to be focusing on the Finn and Captain Phasma BrickHeadz. Now, guys, first things first, to be completely honest, when I first saw the BrickHeadz, I thought they were going to be like bigger than they actually are. In fact, they're pretty small. And in fact, guys, for a reference, I'm actually going to put the minifigures of the respective guys right there. So that's Captain Phasma. I don't have a Finn minifigure like that, so I'm just going to put this guy right there. And this should be able to show you actually how big they are. I'd say it's a little bit more, just barely, maybe like double and a quarter the size of the normal minifigure. And I wasn't really disappointed about it, but I also wasn't really excited about it because when I first saw these online, I thought they were going to be much bigger. But then I realized, I came to my senses, that it was only $10 and 130 pieces or so. So really, that wasn't really too much of a deciding factor in me getting them. Here, guys, you can see the really nice resemblance. Although the coloring is a little off for Captain Phasma, I'm not really too upset about that. But I think that LEGO really captured her helmet really well, especially with the cape, which goes to her left side or our right. And I really like the resemblance of how really accurate these BrickHeadz are to the minifigures. And if the same thing, you take a look at Finn and the Stormtrooper or the First Order Trooper, they look really similar, and that's really awesome. I guess another thing that should be noted that I'm really a huge fan of, which really makes me excited for future BrickHeadz, is that there is no stickers in the set whatever. The belt line you see there, like that utility belt, the stickers on the base plate, which I'll get into a little bit, those are all printed, those are all on the piece, and there's no stickers involved. And obviously that's probably one of the reasons why it's a little bit more expensive in terms of how much you actually get for the set. That is a huge plus in my book. Any set that comes with printed pieces, if you're like a true LEGO fan, you'll appreciate it and you wouldn't mind paying the extra $1 or $2 just for simply no stickers. So that's awesome. Now, guys, my favorite of the two BrickHeadz we have here has got to be the Captain Phasma set because I think it just more accurately resembles the actual minifigure and what they actually look like in real life. You can see here like the eyes, if I could point to them right there, the eyes right there really closely resemble the eyes on the mask. Now, obviously, the Finn version of the BrickHeadz is without the helmet, so I guarantee if it was the helmet, it'd probably be really exactly similar, probably almost the exact same similar helmet as Captain Phasma, but just in white. But because Finn doesn't come with a helmet, and because Finn just kind of has his face open there, I really got to go with Captain Phasma on this, but they are both great sets. I really have no big complaints about these. These were easy to build. I think it only took 10 minutes, and I'm not even like a super fast builder. I took my time and watched some TV while I did it, so I'm sure you guys could probably finish it in a little less time than that. Guys, the next thing I want to talk about is actually these base plates. Like I said before, it's actually a printed piece, which is super awesome, and each piece actually has like a set of eyes on the left animated corner right there on that printed brick or plate, and then it also says exclusive on the other side, so that's really cool. That adds to the overall value. I'm pretty sure these pieces aren't like in any LEGO sets at all except these, so that's really awesome. And if you do look closely, guys, on the box for Finn, this is Finn exclusive 19, and Captain Phasma, you can't see it because she's actually being covered, but it says 20. Now, I'm not sure if that is just in general terms of all the BrickHeadz created in LEGO ever, like in terms of the series, or is that in terms of Star Wars, and these are only sets number 19 and 20 out of what we're going to get. So that's really awesome. Let me know if you guys actually know that answer, because I'm very confused about that. But honestly, I also want to talk about the future BrickHeadz. Now, the BrickHeadz franchise, in my opinion, or the whole idea of the set line, is going to be a huge collector's piece among LEGO collectors. It's so awesome to have. They're small, but yet they also carry a huge punch, which is amazing. Guys, there are a few different things about these BrickHeadz that I'm not too much of a fan of. Probably my number one pet peeve of these are like the hands on the side. If I can get a little bit of a better angle here. I mean, the hands, I honestly don't know what LEGO would do to make it look better, but I don't think it looks good this way. The hands look way too unproportional to the entire BrickHeadz. Maybe if LEGO introduced a new piece to compensate for that, but really, in my opinion, the hands look kind of boring and not really well thought out, but I really don't know any alternative, so I'm going to kind of let LEGO off the hook for this one. I'm not a big fan of, it's got to be the blasters. Again, pretty simply made, but they're not really at all sized to the actual figure. You guys see here, Captain Phasma, that is actually a custom, I think it's a FOE 11, FOE-11. You guys can see the proportion of the gun to her minifigure, and then if we take a look at the Captain Phasma one, you guys can see the proportion of this gun to the entire BrickHeadz, and that's something that I really was kind of disappointed about. I wish they would have made a little bit of a bigger gun, or just a better rifle or a blaster or whatever you want to call it. So like I said before, guys, the hands and the arms and the blasters I'm not a huge fan of, but but that really isn't too much of a big deal for me. So guys, I think I pretty much covered everything that I wanted to. These are pretty simple sets. They're small, so there's not much to go about, but honestly, just seeing the whole BrickHeadz itself, I'll kind of twist it around here. We have the cape made up of a few different pieces of slopes, which is really cool. The back is pretty plain. Again, there's a little like cutout right here for you guys to see, which is supposed to like simulate the cape and stuff like that. And then on the side, we just have some more armor and stuff like that. And Finn is pretty much similar, pretty much the same, although on the back we do have a little bit of a different piece to represent the Stormtrooper backpack, I guess you'd call it, or like whatever it's called, like a utility pack on the back. Again, pretty bland, pretty boring on the back, but honestly, all of the attention is supposed to go in the front of the BrickHeadz as usual, and that's where really the detail shines the most. So guys, I hope you all enjoyed this little quick highlight review. I hope this helped you decide whether or not you want to get this. I would definitely recommend getting it, guys. Personally, I'm going to be doing a collection of both sealed and open sets. If these sets are ever on sale, I definitely recommend you pick them up. They're already not too expensive for what they actually come with. I think a lot of people miss the fact that these are all printed and not stickers, and that really kind of just boosts the overall quality of a set, at least in my opinion. So if you guys ever find these for $8 or the price of like a discounted microfighter, I definitely recommend picking them up, at least one, because these are awesome. They're super fun to build, they're easy to build, and they look great. So guys, I hope you all enjoyed this review of the BrickHeadz, guys. Remember, starting tomorrow, December 1st, is going to be 25 days of straight uploads. I'm going to be doing one day each for one advent calendar, and then I'll probably be doing like normal videos on top of that, so I'm feeling really motivated for the channel right now. We just recently passed 700 subs and over 100,000 channel views, so I'm super pumped and I'm really motivated to keep this going. Guys, let me know down below what you guys think of these BrickHeadz. I think they're great, as you guys know. Only a few minuscule things that I would fix about them. But obviously, this is LEGO's first run at the Star Wars BrickHeadz line, so I'm really excited to see what the new ones come in 2018. I'll definitely be picking them up when they come out, and I'll let you guys know when I do. Of course, I'll bring a haul and a review about those. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you later. Have a great day, guys. Peace.